Nice to see you, Jordan Woodpigeon. Nice to see you hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Wow, what a day it is today. I'm on Boulder Fields, which we called Devil's Den when I was a kid. I haven't been here, well, since yesterday, but before that it was like 20 years. So it's featured in today's vlog. If you haven't seen it yet, do yourself a favor, check it out. There's some really nice fall footage in there and stuff. It's pretty fantastic. Good morning, Wood Pigeon. Hopefully you're doing well. All rested up from your recent journey, I hope. Oh. So, as you can see, I'm on the Boulder Field right now. Pretty exciting morning for me. Yesterday I hiked here. Today I decided why not just take the easy route and drive out, because I knew this would be a fun place to do a live. Maybe not the smartest place to take my particular car, but we made it. It's all good. You know, Wood Pigeon, I don't know what kind of rocks these are. They're all different types of rocks. Let me flip the camera so I could give you guys a better shot here. So they're all different sorts of rocks and all that kind of stuff. I've seen like lava rocks and that sort of thing in here, but I really don't know. I'm not a geologist, so I don't know what types of rocks these are. But it's pretty amazing to see in person. There's no question. Can you guys see me all right today? Good morning, Yankee. How you doing today? Nice to see you. Sorry I missed your live yesterday. It looked like a great one. I did end up watching almost all of it. It was pretty fantastic. Now Piney is actually with me. He's getting to experience the boulders firsthand. Woohoo! He's just hanging out. We're doing what we do. Yeah, Pam, I think a truck would probably make a lot more sense for the kind of stuff I'm doing lately. Hi, Simple. Nice to see you today. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. So this morning we're going to do the Shades of Death trail, and I'm probably going to do another one. You might have to tune into my Instagram to see where I'm going to be going after that, because I haven't totally decided. Yesterday I did some hiking. Probably about 8 miles worth, and it wasn't a tough hike, but I did end up going off trail quite a bit. I got my legs beat up pretty bad. I was pretty exhausted. Had a couple incidents on the trail yesterday which were fairly interesting, so there is that. I ended up hiking most of the day with wet feet because I did have an incident where I kind of got in knee deep or so by accident. Rocks were really slippery. As you can see, we were supposed to get horrible weather all week, so the weatherman doesn't know jack. But today is beautiful. We're supposed to get possibly thunderstorms late in the afternoon. I don't know if that's actually going to happen or not. We'll see. Ed Cohen, nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. If you haven't hit that thumbs up, make sure you do. Have a great morning. That's me, Ed Cow. Oh, Ed. Hey, nice to see you, Ed. Awesome. Hey, hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you like this sort of content. I will. Awesome. Thank you so much for stopping by. Wow, that's fantastic. So somebody who's actually here said hi and stopped by. That's fantastic. Holy mackerel. That's a first. That is a first. So do I look all right? Am I all, because it's really hard to see the screen because it's very bright out here, and the reflection of the sun off the rocks means I can't really see the screen at all. Is he going to hike with me? Well, he's here with his wife and his kids, so I don't think so, but you never know. You never know. Hi, Kai. Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. That's awesome. If you guys don't know everyone in the room, please get it and take the opportunity to check out Wood Pigeon and Yankees Outdoor Adventure and Simple and all those channels. They offer great content, give them the opportunity to earn your views. I certainly think they deserve it. Pamela Gonzalez also has some fantastic stuff. Nice to see you, Pam. I think I saw a picture you posted on Instagram yesterday, which was absolutely amazing. Amazing. It's nice to see you, Key. I think you were in yesterday's live stream as well. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure you do and ring that bell. I'd really appreciate it. And make sure you take the opportunity to check out the other folks in the chat room. I've got an awesome moderator today in Wood Pigeon, and Yankee is also here moderating for me. You guys do an amazing job, and I really appreciate it. So thank you so much. So today, I believe I am going to hike the Shades of Death Trail. If you didn't hear me before, I'm really excited about it. It's in Hickory Run State Park. It's supposed to be great, and it's right along water, which of course you guys know is kind of my forte. I'm going to, there's also a fall on the trail, and there's a good possibility that I'm going to hike a second trail today. We'll have to see. I got really beat up on the trail yesterday. The Boulder Field Trail is, you know, in total about 6.5 miles, and there were sections that were really wet. So what happened is there's one section that was totally flooded out, and I ended up getting off trail, and I just got beat up real bad by thicket and stuff trying to get back on the trail. So my legs are all cut up, and I'm looking pretty rough today. Luckily I got to get home, you know, by 6:30, 7 o'clock and get rested up and get the video edited up for today. If you guys haven't seen today's vlog entry, please take a moment and check it out. It's probably, in my opinion, some of the best cinematography that I've ever done. I'm really excited about it. I think it shows a little bit of growth on my part from a cinematography standpoint. And I'd really love to hear you guys' thoughts on it and how it was filmed and edited. Good morning, Tiff. How are you doing? Tiff's still on the road to 50, I believe. She totally lost her channel a week ago and had to start over from scratch. So if you haven't checked out Totally Tiff's content, please give her the opportunity to earn your views and go check it out. 10 away from 50 now. Wow, we're getting there fast. I appreciate that. So like I said, I did have a couple of incidents on the trail yesterday. I fell in the water and ended up hiking most of the day with wet feet, which is the one incident that I'll talk about. Some incidents that happen on the trail will stay on the trail. So that's all I'm going to say about the second incident that happened. But I think it was an amazing day. It was in the 60s and 70s most of the day. It was kind of chilly in the morning. I was a little concerned when I went live yesterday morning that I was going to be cold. Luckily, I wasn't cold, and it warmed up relatively quickly throughout the day. By the end of the day, it was just plain old hot. It really was. But there was some fantastic hiking yesterday. I apologize if I don't actually see the chat here. Because it's so bright out here, it's really difficult for me to see it. But can you guys all see me properly? Oh boy. So Pamela, tell me about that picture you posted on Instagram yesterday. I'd really like to know where that was. It was an amazing shot. Oh good, thank you, Happy Trails. And Happy Trails made 1,000 subscribers yesterday, congratulations. And she's another one of my fantastic moderators along with Joran. So make sure that you check out their content, give them the opportunity to earn your views. They do great stuff. Almost everybody who's in the chat right now is an outdoor person. So if you enjoy outdoor content with beautiful views and vistas and crazy places like this, then you're in the right spot, because we have some fantastic people who do amazing things like that. Yes, please follow me on Instagram. It's Mike Feyrer, F-E-Y-R-E-R. I'm also on Twitter, and I'm sure that Wood Pigeon will post that link for you guys at some point. If you're going to come out and hike with me, following me on Twitter is the best way to do that, or Instagram, because it gives you moment-by-moment updates as to where I am. And there's always a $50 Amazon gift card in it for you if you come out and hike with me, which is really cool. Who's your back? Sweet, thank you for coming and hanging. All right, I think we're back. Are we back? Are we back? Yeah, I was buffering there for a second too, Yankee. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're back. Are we back? All right. So what I'm in right now was left when the glacier. So this is like the end point of the first ice age. And now, when the ice age receded, all the rocks were left here that it had pushed ahead of it while it was moving, and it's really a sight to see. I had been here before when I was a kid, like I said, and I mentioned on my vlog that I didn't remember the boulders being so small, but I kind of know why that is. When I was a kid and we came to visit this boulder field, we came from the parking area that I drove to this morning. So the boulders up in this area are much larger than the stuff that you find down at the other end of the field where the pretty large boulders here, which is awesome to be in time. In the flowers or the woods. It was the I remember seeing, but it was well done. It looked really cool. Pixelated now. I must be having connection problems here. This is one of the issues in the wild, and let me see if I can, so I could get. Is that any better? Any better now? Excellent morning. Awesome out with me. Ooh, out here in the set, which is. Please take the chance up. Oh, it's worse. Let's get somewhere where better connection then. Any better? What do you think? All right, cool. I think what happens is it gets too low on the ground and it gets, yeah, it gets low on the ground and then it doesn't pick up the signal right. It's a little hard to maneuver around on here. But what amazing views. What amazing views. Woo! All right, well, since I'm having connection problems, I'm not going to carry this too long. Oh, good morning, Wombat. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and support all the folks in the room. I'd really appreciate it. Now, don't move. Okay. It really is neat here, Happy Trails. I think that you and Matt would love it. You would just love it. It's beautiful. So, for those of you in the room who may be new, let me explain what the Travel Adventure Series is. Stand on one leg. That might help, Simple. It just might. The Travel Adventure Series is a series where I go hiking and camping. In this particular season 2, I'm not going to do any camping. I am just exploring and hiking sometimes urban exploring, most times hiking. All the local areas, New York, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Virginia, and Delaware probably, maybe a little bit. For the next 2-3 weeks or so, we're gonna be working on that. And the plan is to hike all those areas, find all the beautiful waterfalls and all the beautiful, interesting locations like this for hiking. And I do a live show every morning that comes out an hour after my vlog from the previous day. So my vlog releases at 9, my live show is at 10. And the purpose of this show is to make sure that I can tell you where I am so you can come out and hike with me. And if you do, there's a $50 Amazon gift card in it for you. Plus you get on camera, we could do a nice collaboration. It could be a lot of fun. So don't hesitate, if you're in the area, to come out and find me. And that's what the Travel Adventure Series is all about. Excuse me. So how's the connection now? Oh, we're perfect now. Okay. Well, I just have to stand up and hold my tripod like a statue, I guess. That's how this is gonna work. Piney is here with me. Let me see if I can grab him. I think Piney's feeling a little fragile today too. Sorry about that. This might be a thing. Are we back? All right. Yeah, we could try doing that, but when you get out in the sticks, Yankee, it doesn't always work out. I had 3 bars here before I started filming, so sometimes they just go in and out. It is what it is. It's the way it works, man. Oh, that's good. I'm glad I'm back. So we've got folks coming on now to the Boulder Field. This is amazing. Violet Bird, thank you so much for coming out and stopping by. This hat is a hat that I got in Disney because I had a particularly ridiculously hot day. And I needed something to cover up that big spot in the back of my head, so we went out and got a hat. And it just kind of stuck. I don't know exactly what type of hat it is, but it is getting pretty filthy and dirty. Luckily, it's supposed to rain at some point this week, and it'll probably wash it all out, but it is what it is. Yeah, they all know, Yankee, they all know, or Happy Trails, they all know. Hey, Violet, congratulations on the 1,000 sub mark the other night. That was fantastic. I am so excited to have been a part of that. That was really cool. Oh, I am live. Because it's a great place to go live. I'm so glad, Violet, that I could be a part of it. I just think that's fantastic. That's fantastic. And yesterday on our live show, Happy Trails hiking crossed subs threshold, which is fantastic. So, you think this is a great location, Violet? Thank you. It's a little bit tough because we're having some signal problems, but luckily folks have stuck around, and that's awesome. Yeah. It could be demonic wombat. It definitely could be. Oh my goodness. So today we're going to do Shades of Death. It's going to be in Herrick. I'm really looking forward to it. It's not supposed to be a particularly challenging or difficult trail, but after yesterday's beating that I took, I think I'm okay with that. I'm looking for Happy Trails. For those of you who don't know, I do a regular series. This episode, next one's called Upcoming Tubers, where I profile an up-and-coming YouTuber that I think really works hard and deserves some extra attention. This week, we're going to have Matt and Kay on from Happy Trails Hiking and Healthy Trails 199. Don't hesitate to come out, hang out, and check that out. They're fascinating people. They do an amazing job on both of the channels that they have. So I'm really looking forward to the opportunity to talk one-on-one with them and getting to know them a lot better. I think it's going to be great. Hello, how are you? Are you famous? No, not really. Just a guy who vlogs about nature stuff on YouTube. uh, oh, Ed, it's not a show about up and coming potatoes, that's for sure. But it is a lot of fun. We had a really great guest on last week. Surprised at how well it went. So I'm super excited to series that I'm kind of, but we'll get into those at some point when I'm off adventure series. Lots of people showing up now. Route though, they didn't do the hike. I'm famous now. Yeah, ways to go, and Yankee. Ways to go. But in this, I am. I really appreciate and love you. It's fantastic. We could make some. That would be a bad idea. Okay, you could do one of your potato recipes, show people how to cook right. I really thought it was fun that Rage came on and kind of did a little skit. He totally had me thinking that they were gonna get mugged or arrested or something like that. So it shows on my end that we're still good, Yankee. I haven't been notified yet. But yeah, if you want to do something like that, yeah, Rage and Coop were hilarious. My wife was legit scared for them, for Rage when Coop knocked on the window and stuff. She thought that she didn't know that was part of the show, so I kind of had a heads up on that. But they didn't. Most people didn't know, so they thought maybe he was going to get mugged or something. It was going to be a drive-by shooting. I thought it was pretty funny and totally unexpected. And that's the beauty of Rage in the Worst channel, is that I just think it's so natural the way that those guys interact. I totally didn't really, I don't know, it's just awesome. Gilbert Rod, nice to see you. Thank you for coming by. Hopefully you like our location. It's pretty freaking awesome. I am on Boulder Field, what we used to call Devil's Den as a kid. And this is where all of the glacial rocks were deposited when the glaciers disappeared after the first ice age. I think it was the first one. I don't know how many we've actually had. Oh, good, Gilbert. You know, Gilbert, I'm really proud about today's vlog. I think it shows a real leap forward in cinematography for me. I feel like it's a big step. So I'd really welcome you guys' feedback. I'd appreciate it. Oh, you know what? There is somebody else that I really wanted to talk about today, and I haven't seen him in the live stream. He's been at the last couple, but I really wanted to mention it. There is a gentleman that's in the community. Convince you to take you should definitely take your camera out and get some stuff. There's a particular YouTuber that I want to talk about today. And he's usually in my live shows. He's not in there today, or he or she, I'm not exactly sure. But if you haven't seen Within Hiking Distance channel, this guy has 200 subscribers. And I don't know how that's possible. You've got to check out his content. It's just amazing. The cinematography that he manages to get, and the way that he edits his stuff together. If you haven't seen Within Hiking Distance channel, please take a moment and check it out. I think it's something really special, and it's absolutely flabbergasting how the guy only has 200 subscribers. So check it out. I also, oh, excuse me. Kay had asked on a show that I did recently, Kay from Happy Trails Hiking, asked on a show I did recently what my immediate goals were, or maybe even my long-term. I just want to express what my immediate goals are so that you guys can help me out. When I went on the Pigeon, do you have a link to Within Hiking Distance? If you do, or if you could grab it and post it, that would be just awesome. So when I started Travel Adventure Series Season 1, I had 80 subscribers. By the time I finished, I had nearly 200 subscribers. I more than doubled my channel. My goal for Travel Adventure Series Season 2 is to get 500 subscribers. I think at about 260 right now, somewhere in there. So any help that you guys could give me would be greatly appreciated, because of course, you know, when I'm hiking and doing a daily vlog every morning, I don't always have the same amount of time to spend on Twitter and marketing my stuff as I do when I'm at home. So if you know somebody who's interested in outdoor content, or you have a group of contacts or friends that you'd like to introduce me to on Twitter or Facebook that can help me grow my channel, I'd really appreciate it. Like I said, my goal for Travel Adventure Series Season 2 is 500 subscribers. So that's about double what my channel size is now. It may be an unrealistic goal, but irregardless, that is what my goal is for this series. So anybody in the chat or who watches my channel, if you guys could help me out, I would really appreciate it. It would be fantastic. I know a lot of you folks where we all probably run in the same circles, but I am absolutely certain. Thank you, Yankee, for stopping by. I really appreciate it. But I'm absolutely certain that some of you folks have bigger channels and know circles that I don't know. So if you could invite those folks to allow me the opportunity to win their eyeballs, I'd really appreciate it. So it is about in the mid-70s already. And it's pretty early for mid-70s. We're approaching 10:30. It's gonna be a bit of a humid day, so I got lots of water with me. I must have missed something. Grass to cut. Yeah, I hear you, Yankee. I hear you there. Yeah, I told you, Gilbert. Within Hiking Distance channel is just... it's just awesome. I cannot believe, I don't know how he only has 200 subscribers. So please share his content with other folks. I'd really appreciate it. And of course, share my content. Hit that thumbs up, give me that like, and hit that bell so you know when I'm going live. You're in the 80s there, Tiff. I'm not exactly sure where you're from, Tiff. You guys are down south, right? I'm assuming by the accent that you're South Carolina area, possibly. Indiana. Huh. Well, I was totally off base there. Totally off base there. Let's see. 8 more for 200. Yeah, he's definitely check out Within Hiking Distance. I'm really proud and excited to be one of the first folks to find him. He's got something pretty special going on there. I'm kind of bummed he's not in the chat so you could hear the shout out, but I know for a fact that he's gonna check this out later anyways. Hey, welcome back, Abraxas. It's really nice to see you. In fact, it's quite fantastic to see you this morning. We do have Piney here with me. He's feeling a little ginger today, just like I am. We had a pretty strenuous hike yesterday. I'm gonna see if I can't put this tripod down again. There we go. There we go. Yeah, that's not gonna work. We're just gonna hold it. We're gonna hold it, guys. Why not? So what do you think of these views? Pretty unbelievable. So in today's vlog, I tried some different things. I did some split screen stuff to hopefully speed up, make sure that we weren't going too long. So it's still too long for me. It ended up being about 7 minutes, but I thought it was interesting enough. I left it that way. I tried some different things. I did a depth of field shot in this very boulder field, which I'd never really attempted before. I thought it turned out pretty nice. Where I'm in the foreground and then the back is kind of a little bit blurry. I thought it worked pretty well. I also tried to do some slow-mo stuff. I didn't probably pull it off as well in the edit as I had hoped, but I think I did some really nice cinematography stuff in today's vlog. So if you guys haven't seen it, take the time, check it out. It's pretty cool. So is anybody gonna be out hiking today or doing anything interesting? Woo, It's starting to get warm. Starting to get really warm. 7 to 10. Yeah, I think you're probably right, Violet. But I like to make sure that my vlogs and stuff don't include anything more than what's absolutely necessary to tell the story. I would rather hold the viewer's attention so that they watch the whole video and they enjoy it than worry too much about what YouTube thinks. I think that YouTube likes viewers, and if you have people coming to your channel who watch the entire video on a regular basis, YouTube will find you. They'll figure it out. YouTube will find you, or the folks on the internet will find you, as long as you do something that holds their attention for the entire time. That's kind of why I don't generally like to do super long live shows. Your video yesterday is ad friendly. Yeah, I'm hoping, Violet Bird, but I think I'm still a long way. I've got a lot to learn. But luckily I have such an awesome support group of people that help me out and stuff. Parked America, thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Oh yeah. I just hop on the boulder fields and walk. I could do that, but I'm having a slight bit of a connection issue today, Parked. So I don't really want to trek too far from where I am right now, but I am kind of on the boulder field, just at the very beginning. If you saw my vlog from yesterday that I released at 9 a.m. this morning, I do a lot more extensive 360 from way out there in the center. This is a pretty cool place though. This is a really cool place. So today I'm going to be hiking the Shades of Death trail. It's in Hickory Run State Park. I'm pretty excited about it. I think it's going to be a really fun time. You know, Wombat, drone shots would be just stunning here. And unlike a lot of places in North Carolina and South Carolina, where they were really prohibiting drones and that sort of stuff in national parks, Pennsylvania doesn't seem to have that problem. I'll bet you do. I saw your video on the pizza, Happy Trails. If you guys haven't seen it, Healthy Trails released a video yesterday on buffalo chicken pizza that looks absolutely delicious. You should check it out if you have the opportunity. Plus, it's just a really well done video and it looks delicious. I was watching it late last night because I wanted to make sure that I got a chance to watch everybody's videos, and it just made me so hungry. I ended up having to have an ice cream bar. Sorry, Kay. But you know what? Sometimes you just got to treat yourself. I can't even tell you how sore I was yesterday when I got home last night. I was thinking, man, am I even going to be able to hike tomorrow? But you know what? We're doing this thing. Had a couple of incidences on the trail yesterday. You're welcome, Healthy Trails. You're welcome. Yeah, Healthy Trails is 10 from 200 too, so if you haven't seen her channel, make sure that you give her the opportunity to earn your eyeballs. I'd really appreciate it. I had a couple incidents on the trail yesterday, one in which I ended up getting completely soaked, so I had to walk in wet boots for most of the day. And then I had another incident which will remain untold, because it's some things that happen on the trail stay on the trail. It's just the way it is. Oh, hello, Totally Tiff. If you don't know who Totally Tiff is, please check her out. She is very close to 50 subscribers. She recently had to completely redo her channel because she lost everything. And luckily, the beautiful YouTube community has come to the aid and effort of Totally Tiff, and it looks like we're getting really close to getting her back to where she was. So I just think that's awesome. If you haven't checked Totally Tiff out yet, please take the opportunity to go and check out her channel. She has some fantastic content. Give her the opportunity to earn your eyeballs and your views, because that's really why we do this YouTube thing. Subscribers are great, don't get me wrong. I love each and every subscriber that I can manage to get because a lot of people will go to a new YouTube channel and they'll be less inclined to view if you don't have a lot of subscribers. But at the end of the day, for me, I do this because of the folks that watch. So thank every single one of you guys for coming and checking out my channel. I really appreciate it. If you guys know anyone who might be interested in my content, my goal is to get to 500 subscribers before the end of the Travel Adventure Series Season 1 or Season 2. I doubled my channel size in Season 1, and I'm hoping to be able to achieve the goal to double it in Season 2 as well. So if you know anyone who's not in my circle that may not have seen my content and may enjoy it, yeah, the bugs are a little bit annoying here. If you know anyone who might not have seen my content but might enjoy it, please share my links. I'd really appreciate it. When I'm on the road doing the Travel Adventure Series, I don't have the same amount of time to market like I do when I'm at home. So growth is a little strange when I'm out here. It just kind of comes in leaps and bounds. So if you know anyone who might enjoy it, please send them the link. I'd really appreciate it. Oh, so there's a nice breeze finally kind of coming across the rocks, which is good because I can tell you right now, it's really humid. It's probably in the 80s, and without that breeze, I'd probably look like I fell in the river right about now. Oh, Tiff, it really does help, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Let's see here. Yes, do me a favor, guys. Smash that thumbs up button for sure. And make sure that you take a moment and check out the content of the other creators that are in the room. In particular, my awesome moderator, Wood Pigeon, and Happy Trails Hiking. They do a fantastic job of moderating, so make sure that you give them the opportunity to earn your eyeballs and check out their content. It's really good stuff. Also, Gilbert Rod does amazing stuff. He was the only other person that I had seen really do a live show on location, and I thought it was really fun, so I appreciate that. From Illinois as well. I think Totally Tiff is from Illinois. Either that or I read it wrong and I've already forgotten. We do have some amazing channels here. Also check out Demonic Wombat's channel. He's kind of in transition. Oh, Indiana, of course. See, Totally Tiff, don't get old. I'm telling you right now, it's fleeting. Wombat does some really cool content, and his channel is really evolving quickly. So it's a lot of fun to see how his channel evolves and that sort of stuff. If you have a moment, check him out. He does great stuff. All right, so I'm gonna reiterate one more time, and then I'm gonna let you guys know, or then I'm gonna let you guys go because I don't want to carry the live on too long, especially because we have a shaky connection here. What kind of volcanic rocks are there? You know, I don't know. I've seen some orange ones and some red ones and that sort of stuff. But it really seems like there's just so many different types of rocks here that it's really hard to say. It's really hard to say. Unfortunately, I'm not a geologist, so I don't know what sorts of rocks we have all throughout the field. But I do know that it's really crazy when you come here. I think a lot of it might be granite, actually. The story of the field wood pigeon? Well, at the end of the first ice age, all the rocks that you see in this field right here. So this was kind of the end of the first ice. I think it's pretty cool. So when the glacier moved across the land, they pushed these rocks in front of it, and then when they receded, they left them all right here. A couple of fields like our area, one of which is decent on Saturday or Sunday. We might tour another one. It's called Ringing Rock, and it's in New Jersey. And they encourage people to bring hammers because apparently when you hammer on these rocks, they ring like bells. So we're gonna probably check that one out on this weekend. This is not the robbery, but that coming up because I actually have Monica and Monica's sister and her boyfriend were thinking of coming along with us on that hike, which I think would be pretty awesome. So if we can wrangle it up, it might happen this weekend depending upon the weather. Let's see. Beautiful about that. That instant. If you ever had the opportunity, it's in Hickory Run State Park, and it's it's pretty unique. It is pretty unique stuff. So for those of you guys who may not know what the travel adventure is about, I pick an indeterminate period of time. The first one was based on a budget. This one is kind of going out, so I don't necessarily have a budget, but I hike every day, or I do urban exploring or whatever every day. I release that in a vlog form at 9 a.m. every morning, and 1 hour later I go live so I can tell you where I'm gonna hike or be doing today. The purpose of come out if you guys on pro and looking happening at, but that's here it's meant native is made paso. It's the fun of it. I get to experience all these beautiful things, and I want to make sure that I encourage other people to come out and take the opportunity to experience those same beautiful things, because that's the joy of it. Believe it or not, every day when I get home and I have beautiful things that I saw, I feel bad that I didn't get to take my wife with me, because I know that she's missing out on so many of these awesome things. So I relish the day when I'm going to be able to do this sort of thing with her on a full-time basis, because that is the goal. That's what I want to do. This place is just stunning. It's just stunning. Let's see. I keep doing that. I always try to scroll up over the camera.
I'm trying to find waterfalls. I don't know. Today's our second day here, so same.
Alrighty, guys. So that's what the Travel Adventure series is all about. We are on season 2 now. If you haven't seen season 1, it's definitely a sight to behold. It's got some really great stuff. I hiked in North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, and Tennessee. Did some amazing trails. Met some unbelievably goofy characters along the way, including Piney. Including Piney. For those of you who don't know Piney, Piney is a guy I picked up in Poinsett State Park. He is just a massive freaking pine cone, the likes of which I've never seen before. And he's kind of become a little bit of a channel mascot. He's a lot of fun. Of course, Piney is a massive freeloader, so there is that. All he does is get carried around and get to see great views. Is within hiking distance in the room. Burnwood, thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. It's fantastic to see you this morning. That's just awesome. It's all good, Pamela. I just appreciate you coming and hanging out with me. Yes, Piney does travel the world. And no, you know what, Tiff, I have not found Piney a girlfriend yet. It appears that the cones that we're finding in this area are quite a bit smaller than he is, and I don't want him to kill somebody. So far, no luck. He's a very pretty pine cone, so there is that. Let's see, did I miss something there? I apologize for having to go back. It's really tough to see out here. So bright. Yes, you could definitely find out more about Piney in season 1. I found him at Poinsett State Park, and what a beautiful place. I did a live show from Poinsett State Park right on the lake, and it's probably one of my most favorite locations ever. For those of you guys who joined me on that one, wow, it was just beautiful. Beautiful. Is this Alex again today? Ah, am I missing something here? Is we in hiking distance in the room? Might be missing some. I might have to go back really, really hard to soap right out here. There is another issue with it the season, which I thought. Oh, there you are, within hiking distance. Okay, awesome. Hey, within hiking distance, I did a big plug on your channel today earlier because there's no reason to makes now. I want to make sure that people find just the way to it is. No need for that. I'm a huge fan because I just envy what you do. Um, in fact, I try to emulate it on a daily basis with very limited success, unfortunately. But you totally deserve it. And do hiking trails to be some nice waterfalls on there. I don't think there are going to be any waterfalls as big as they were yesterday on the Hawk Fall. That was such a cool trail. The thing I loved the most about Hawk Falls Trail wasn't just the waterfall, but features that you could kind of, if you were willing to go through the bush, find a trail. It's just some absolutely amazing things. I was, I was pretty excited about it. You know, I didn't know when I left Travel Adventure Series Season 1 whether I was gonna find the same sort of beauty and features again. So I was really thrilled to locate something that is so convenient to my house because this is a place where I can visit. I can visit here anytime I want, which is pretty cool. Not that that's what we're all about. We are going to be traveling all across the country. I know Kiki asked me a million times whether I'm going to get to California. I am going to get to California. I'm really excited about it. Actually, there's a couple of places out there I can't wait to see. So, 48, pretty freaking awesome. Let me just see. I want my mom. Such an amazing, happy trail and wood pigeons. Opportunity to earn your eyeballs. And Joran also does an amazing with the moderating, and I really appreciate it. We had Yankees Outdoor Adventure on earlier, helping me moderate as well. If you haven't checked out Yankees Outdoor Adventure channel just yet, and you're looking to be able to grow your channel, he's a great guy to talk to. He has a series called the Meet and Greet series, where you can get a collaboration, and he can put your channel in front of lots of eyeballs that you don't already have. Which, at the end of the day, this is all about making sure that people see your stuff. That's why we do this. So hit up Yankee. I'm sure that Wood Pigeon can drop the links for Yankee so that you can check out the Meet and Greet series and get the a live show, or not a live show, plug them. Let's see what you got there, Wombat. No, I would have never. I bought this at all this. I probably thought or something because I mean it just seems so unnatural. And I don't know if you guys really realize how just in the middle of nowhere this whole it's just big boulder field. It's Adam Outdoors, thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Wow, so many cool people coming by to visit me today. Um, run today. Fields was den when I was a kid. I don't know why they changed it. But today I'm going to be hiking the Shades of Death Trail. So It makes it easy for me. It's not a difficult trail. It's supposed to be very easy. So I'm looking forward to that. There is a possibly a second as well. One called it's supposed to some real. It's all good. Happy trails falls on it too, so I may check that out. We'll see. I'm pretty beat up from yesterday, so I don't know how much I'm really gonna want to do a major extended hike today. But we'll see how excited I get after the great views I'm gonna get on the Shades of Death Trail, because that's usually what happens. Out when I see this beautiful stuff, and then I go out there and I get crazy.
Did you get us on the movie?
Oh, it's facing this way, but I can get you on there if you want to be.
No.
This is a live show, actually, so they're hearing you in the background. It's all good. Thank you, Happy Trails, for stopping by. I really appreciate it. And Joran, you guys are the best. I'm approaching the 55-minute mark or so, so I'm probably gonna wrap this up. I want to get to hiking. I really appreciate everybody stopping by for me, though. You guys are the best. Now, I want to reiterate my goal one more time. I want to hit 500 subscribers before the end of the Travel Adventure Series Season 2. I doubled my viewers during the first series, and I'd like to do the same in the second one. Adam, you have no idea. It's pretty hot out here. It's going to be nasty today. So I know everybody in this room has networks that I don't have. So if you know people in your groups that may enjoy my content, please give me the opportunity to earn their views and tell them about me. I would really appreciate it. Live shows are the best. They really are, Gilbert. I really love it. If you guys haven't had a chance to check out my Sunday night live show, it's called Up and Coming Tubers. And no, it's not about potatoes. I introduce you to a YouTuber who I think works really hard and has great content. And we just sit down and we have a chat. This week we are going to be on with Happy Trails Hiking, who also owns Healthy Trails 199. Matt and Kay are fantastic people, and you're definitely going to want to get to know them. So that would be just fantastic. Well, thank you, Joran. I really appreciate it. The inner tubes. Happy Trails Hiking is Matt and Kay, and they do just an amazing job. They have fantastic content, and we're going to feature them live on Sunday night in the Up and Coming Tubers show. If you guys got a chance to check out last week's Up and Coming Tubers, or you haven't, please do so. I think it's really entertaining. I had the Rage and the Worst on the show, and it was really a lot of fun. And if you think that the graphics and the way it looks were nice, we're only going to get better from here. There were some technical snafus and I think some audio problems with Rage's microphone, but other than that, it went off pretty well. So I'm looking forward to improving it in week 2. So one of the problems that I've noticed with doing this particular thing the way I do is that I use this phone to film. So I go on live and I do an hour live show, and then I've got to go film with this phone. And guess what? It's about 50% charged by the time I'm done with this live show, which means I've either got to wait for it to get charged up or I've got to hope that it just lasts. So that's one of the challenges that I've noticed yesterday that I didn't have when I was on the road. Because before, when I was on the road, I would definitely usually have a place to plug in the phone while I was doing my live shows. This time I'm trying to really get out there and do some amazing things, and so I don't have that, which makes for some really interesting struggling and stuff later on in the day. Yesterday I started my hike around 11 o'clock, not long after this vlog ended, and I didn't finish hiking until after 6, so it was a really long day. Neither of the trails were particularly challenging, but I did get off trail at one point and got beat up pretty badly by thicket and stuff because it was so wet. So I was pretty sore when I got home last night. My poor wife was like, "What's wrong with you? Can you take a walk with me?" Holy mackerels, Rowan. 19 thumbs up. That is fantastic. Panic Videos, thank you so much for coming by. Hi Panic, I am on the boulder field in Hickory Run State Park, and I am going to be hiking the Shades of Death Trail this morning. I'm really excited about it. Also in Hickory Run State Park. It'll probably take me about 45 minutes to drive there because this road is not made for Mustangs, but that's okay. We're gonna get there. Let's see. Oh, well, that's all right, Gilbert. It is up, and you can rewatch it. It's actually really entertaining. My guest gave us a big scare on the show, and man, it was pretty funny. It really was pretty funny. Seems pretty good. I'm guessing iPhone 7 would be 20% or lower. I think you're probably right there. I'm really lucky with the battery life on this Parked America. But at the same time, if you film anything in 4K at 60 frames per second, it just drains your battery. So, you know, a lot of times I've got a lot of extenders and that sort of thing that I have to use. Oh, definitely for sure, Adam. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. And the whole point of this series is to get everybody outdoors. And when you can see beautiful things like this in your neck of the woods, there isn't any reason not to do it. And heck, you could even come out and do these things with me. I would love to see you. Oh my goodness. Alrighty, so we are approaching the 3-minute mark. I want to wrap things up. I want to thank everyone who stopped by to support me today. We are at 19 thumbs up, so if you're in the room and you want to click that thumbs up and give me that big round number, that would be freaking awesome. I would really appreciate it. Thank you, Adam and Gilbert and Panic Videos for stopping by. I want to thank my lovely moderators, Wood Pigeon and Happy Trails Hiking. I once again want to plug Within Hiking Distance. This dude's content is ridiculous. It's friggin' amazing, and he needs more subs. I also want to mention Totally Tiff, lost her channel, started over from 0. We're trying to get her back over that 50 mark. If you have a moment, please give her your eyeballs and check out her channel. Give her the opportunity to win your subscribe. That would be fantastic. I want to thank Wombat for coming by, and there's probably 20 other freaking people that I'm missing, and I apologize if I missed you, but man, what an amazing thing this is for me to be able to do a live broadcast in the middle of nowhere. We had a little bit of shaky video early on. We tackled it. It's all good. Thank you guys for stopping by. One last time, I am going to be hiking the Shades of Death Trail, possibly one other. Follow my Instagram or my Twitter to find out where. I would really appreciate your comments on today's vlog that I put up at 9 o'clock. I tried some different things, and I think the cinematography is some of the best that I've ever done. So I would really appreciate your honest opinion on it. That would be fantastic. Don't forget a friend. Yes, Joran is the best. Gilbert Rod, I really appreciate you stopping by. If you have a moment, check out Gilbert's stuff. He does some really cool stuff. Panic Videos does some awesome stuff. Yeah, that's one of the things that made me interested in that Panic is the name is very interesting. I don't know why this, when I was a kid, this was called Devil's Den. It's no longer called that anymore. I'm not sure exactly why they changed that, but we're gonna do the Shades of Death Trail, and I think that's gonna be kind of fun. Hit that 1 hour mark, huh? All right, Wood Pigeon. Well, that's my cue. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. If you have a moment and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel, and also follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I would really appreciate it, and it will show if I hike a second trail today, it'll show you where I'm going to be. If you have a moment to come out and hike with me, please do. There's a $50 Amazon gift card in it for you. Love you guys. Thank you for watching. Please share my vlog with your friends if they like my content. I'd really appreciate it. The goal is 500 subscribers over the course of the next 3 or so weeks that I'm going to be on the Travel Adventure series. We've got Gettysburg coming up with Monica. It's going to be awesome, possibly Ring and Rocks Field. So please stay tuned. Love you guys. Thank you for coming by, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. I guess that's my thing. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.